Okay, this is part one of Thoki Yenn's flip-flop. Part one is going to be pre-creasings. Okay, so to start, fold a 1x4 proportion paper in half. Open it up and fold the edges to the middle. If I could just see them. Okay. Again, edges to the middle. Do, do, do. Okay, so you got that. Open it up. Okay, now I'm gonna have to make some marks. Okay, going to start a fold right here, and you're going to bring this point to this line. Okay, it's gonna look like this. It's gonna look like that. See? Okay, then you're going to go into the other side, and you're just going to accordion it. Okay, bring the slanted edge to this vertical edge. And you're just going to flip it over and keep doing this. So let's keep going. Find the edge that you started from. In my case, it was here. And now we're going to do it in the opposite direction. So instead of folding this over, we're going to fold this over, using the same technique used earlier to make those triangles. Okay, nice crease. So, just going to unfold it, and you're going to have a bunch of triangles. Let me see if I can highlight one. Okay, I'm just putting these 3 points there so that you can see the triangles. And I'm not going to entirely trace it because it can get really confusing later, because I'm going to need the marker more. But if you can see that, we're going to divide the triangles going from, like, there's already one triangle already divided up right here. We just need to divide another triangle that goes like that, like that, you know. We just need to make those creases in there, and to do that we would have to take a crease from earlier like that and fold it over to the next parallel crease. So now I have another triangle here, and to make this crease again, take crease from earlier, fold it over to the next parallel crease. And just keep doing that to make even smaller triangles. And for the sake of time, I'm going to skip this. So we're going to skip to the part where we actually start doing pre-creasings. Okay, so this is what it should look like. A bunch of gridded triangles. Now, the side away from where you started making those triangles, okay, so this is the side I started, here's the side away from it. There will be an incomplete cross on it, and you can actually see that. You can see the crosses if you fold this in like that. Fold the sides in. You'll see crosses. They look like this. Look, let me point one out here. But anyways, these crosses reach all the way to the bottom of the edges. Let me see, this cross here is sort of exceptional. Look. It doesn't make it. Well, at least on this side. And you're going to cut this cross off. So, to do that, it's hard to see, but you're going to fold it sharply, sharp as you can. You may need to use your nail. Open it up, and you're just going to keep folding it back and forth, maybe 1 or 2 times, and each time folding it sharply. Okay, so just sort of rip it off, and it's still origami because we could have started from a piece of paper like this, but it's very hard to get to. It's a 1 by 2 times the square root of 3 proportions paper. Sounds tough. Unless you have that kind of math skill in you and can actually cut a piece of paper like that, go for it. So, now, to get to the actual folding of the pre-creasings, not much. So fold that edges to the middle, and to start off, going to count to the second complete diamond. See that? This is a second complete diamond, and you're going to divide it in half. And you're going to do that over here too. So second complete diamond, 1, 2, second complete, and you're going to again in half. Then going to count. See, you're going to count 3 crosses and divide the third cross in half. So it's 1, 2, 3. Okay, you're going to divide this cross in half. See? And you'll notice that the space between this crease and this crease is bigger than this crease. That's how I know you're right. You'll see 1, 2 and a half diamonds here, and it's called 2 halves and a full, and you do that on both sides. So again, 3 crosses, 1, 2, 3. Divide the third cross in half. We're almost done. So that's it. Alright, one last thing. Okay, look at the middle cross. This one right here in my case. You're going to, okay, flip it over, and you're going to make a sort of diagonal crease going from this point here, let me mark it, to this point here, and it goes through this point here. The crease will go through there, and you can just align this edge here with this crease here to do that. So my paper is really getting a mess. And that is it. And that concludes part 1. See you in part 2.